Hello, everyone. Coming up here on the Survivor Series review show. As you see right here, the most shocking, unpredictable Survivor Series to date. CM Punk returns back to the WWE after being fired from AEW just about a month and a half ago. CM Punk makes his triumphant return back to Survivor Series. Plus, we'll get to Survivor Series War Games. What a Survivor Series War Games it was. And it looks like somebody is unhappy at the moment that CM Punk has made his grand entrance. And you won't believe, well, we kind of know who it is. But hey, we're going to get the WWE Survivor Series review show started right now. Hello, everyone. Welcome to this edition of the Pro Wrestling Show presents the Survivor Series review show. I'm your host, as always, Kendrick Dix here. Glad you joined us here on the Pro Wrestling Show special review show. What a Survivor Series moment it was. Well, first thing first, join in the conversation using the hashtag Pro Wrestling here on Connect. And don't forget to subscribe. Subscribe, Miss Kenny. Tell a friend, call a friend, hit that subscribe button so you won't miss a thing. Man, oh man, what a Survivor Series moment, a classic moment. CM Punk makes his triumphant return back to WWE. We've been hearing for weeks rumors throughout WWE programming, like teasers. We didn't think that CM Punk was going to make his return back, but he has. CM Punk comes back in a big way fashion after his abrupt ending in AEW. And the AEW was trying to make him the star of the promotion. Now CM Punk comes back from Chicago and is back with WWE. We're going to get things started. We're going to talk about the big news right now. CM Punk back in WWE. How this all got started. We're going to get things started right now with the Pro Wrestling Show. And man, oh man, what a moment it was to talk about right here. CM Punk back. I mean, he is officially back. I never would have thought. I thought we was going to probably get CM Punk returning back at Royal Rumble. But what a warm Thanksgiving surprise that CM Punk is back with WWE. And he came back in true grand fashion. And also, too, we're going to talk about a night of returns. Speaking of the return of Punk, Randy Orton returns. Randy Orton, he's back. Randy Orton did phenomenal at War Games. We'll talk about that coming up as Randy Orton made his triumphal return, being the fifth man. And I had a little bit of issues with WWE about the fifth man returning, but we'll get to that in a minute. But man, oh man, what a moment. CM Punk, after a 9-year absence in WWE, CM Punk initially made his return back to wrestling in AEW, but this is the bigger picture. CM Punk is back in WWE. CM Punk left WWE after the 2014 Royal Rumble. He was unhappy, unsatisfied that WWE was mistreating him. Now he's back with a vengeance. CM Punk, I mean, wow, he's back, and I couldn't believe it. It was the ending of the War Games match. CM Punk returns. CM Punk returns to grand fashion with the clobbering time. He comes back, noticing and stuff that he is back. There were a couple of people, including like naysayers, like current world champion Seth Rollins was surprised and a little bit upset that CM Punk decided to make his joyous return back to WWE in some way, some form or fashion. This is what had happened between CM Punk and Seth Rollins in Survivor Series. right, you saw right there CM Punk waving at current world champion Seth Rollins. We don't know. This is the picture of Triple H right here. Triple H made the confirmation, confirmed the confirmation. This is the confirmation. We're gonna show you that um given Triple H giving his perspective of re-signing CM Punk back to WWE. This is Triple H right here, making a photograph up with CM Punk again. Of CM Punk back with WWE as the pose. This is Triple H's official Twitter right here that he did. That CM Punk is back. I couldn't believe it. It was something like they came out of the blue. Triple H wanted to let bygones be bygones. This is what they said right here. This is the report right here that they're saying that according to multiple sources lined up in House Arrest reporting that there was a fight. In other words, I don't know if it's true or not, but we'll have to wait and see on that situation. But you can tell what's going on. But this is more details right here about Triple H and CM Punk. This is Ryback. We'll get to the big guy Ryback, what he said about the CM Punk return. That he put his own foot in his own mouth. And I couldn't believe that as well. So there's a lot of conflicted reports of going on. This is what they're saying. Sean Ross Sapp saying close to the situation on what's going on. So like we said, this is official right now. Triple H has re-signed CM Punk back. And what CM Punk was saying and Triple H was saying, this is a cold day and you know what. Now this is right here. This was Sean Ross Sapp of Fightful.com's report. He said, here are the details of this right now. CM Punk told at least one person close to him that he had an hour-long conversation with Triple H. An hour-long conversation with them. They said that no one didn't know. WWE reps, creator had no idea. Walked in the back, plain sight. Before he appeared, he had cleared an area out. They said Triple H took over the call on the show in the last minute of the show and called for a copyrighted logo. Even production didn't know. So now we know that CM Punk is back with WWE thanks to Triple H and WWE President Nick Khan. We just have to wait and see, but I'm looking forward to seeing this. But I think World Champion Seth Rollins was not happy with that decision that Triple H did. He lashes out his anger. They had commentators Michael Cole and Corey Graves had to restrain CM Punk. Looked like Seth Rollins wanted to get his hands on CM Punk in some worst way, shape, or form. Now, you can recall back a couple of months ago, this was probably during WrestleMania or during SummerSlam, and this was Seth Rollins had to say. Remember this infamous quote that Seth Rollins had to say?
Some barn burners in WWE. Would you like to see Phil Brooks back in WWE?
Oh, Philly Phil, stay away. Stay away, you cancer. Get away from me forever. Wow. Yeah, no, I don't like Phil. I don't like Phil. He's a jerk. Oh, did we just figure that out? Did we just figure that out? No, everybody in the room is like, oh, no, dude, did he say that? Yeah, no, he's a jerk. Come on. We figured it out over there. We knew it over here. I don't want him back. Go do something else. Bye-bye. Bye-bye. See you later.
All right, you saw right there. World champion Seth Rollins. This is Seth Rollins and CM Punk during happier times nearly a decade ago when CM Punk was the WWE champion and Seth Rollins was the NXT champion. Now, 10 years later, their paths have crossed again. Now, CM Punk is back and dominating the flood circles again. WWE returning back to the company late tonight at Survivor Series. Now, a lot of people are predicting and believing that this could be a top-tier WrestleMania main event. CM Punk had wanted years past when he was working with Vince, having the WrestleMania main event with him headlining. This could be the headline show, but this is not the only problem CM Punk faces. He was hearing reports that CM Punk may have when he was in AEW, Cody Rhodes left because of CM Punk's
antics. Now, we don't know what's going on with CM Punk and Cody. There was like rumor and hearsay stuff. But you can tell right here, Cody and Seth Rollins yesterday before Survivor Series were joking around, didn't believe the rumor and stuff. And Cody Rhodes even addressed the situation tonight during the press conference about CM Punk, saying if CM Punk is here to make a profit, make money, then they're for it. So Cody Rhodes, they had no issue, no ill will to CM Punk. You can tell right here, this is Seth Rollins, the current world champion. He has some ill will to CM Punk. It's exciting, but do you wonder that is this real or this like legit or what? But Seth Rollins want to get his hands on CM Punk. We want to show you right quick one more time as viewer discretion what the those current world champion Seth Rollins lashing out CM Punk, giving him the finger, show his expression that he's CM Punk's #1 fan, if you know what I mean. Seth Rollins a little bit unhappy. We don't know. He's unhinged on what he's going to do. He did not see this coming. I was believing that Triple H didn't tell nobody. I think too, if you're going to program somebody, you're going to tell you need at least. You don't have to tell them, but you at least need to open up. I guess they didn't want nobody to know, no moles and plants. But we'll just have to wait and see how this gonna go. What a supposed Survivor Series it was. We'll get to it a little bit later on the Wrestling Hot Topic. What Ryback, the big guy Ryback said about CM Punk, about him returning. We'll get to it in a minute. All right. We're gonna kick things off with Survivor Series with the women's war games. As you see right here, Shotzi Team Bianca won the war games advantage due to the help of Ruffles. We've been seeing a lot of product placement ads, sponsor ads with Slim Jim, Ruffles. All of them trying to incorporate their brands with WWE helped them out. As we see right here, Damage Control had the disadvantage. Damage Control came out there in solidarity wearing Asuka's mask. But throughout the match, it was Damage Control controlling. But at the end, Becky Lynch did the manhandle slam through a table to hit Lita Bailey. Bailey sacrificed herself. But at the end, Team Bianca, Becky Lynch, Charlotte, and Shotzi won. I thought it was going to be Shotzi taking the fall, but Shotzi wasn't the weak link. It was none other than Bailey. Bailey became the weak link in the match, and you see right here, Bailey Bailey came out there, and it was Bailey and Becky Lynch starting off things at War Games. And you see here, Io Sky trying to go through. She's crazy. She launched herself through a trash can and did it as a trash can tonight. But the winners were Team Bianca, Becky, Charlotte, and Shotzi get the win at Survivor Series War Games. It led Damage, where you see right here. This is another cue from the match. Becky delivered the manhandle slam to Bailey and get the 1, 2, 3. Well, speaking of that, we was wondering, Sami Zayn, Jey Uso was wondering, could Randy Orton show up and be that fifth man, which he was. But I felt like Randy should have been a mystery. Like, who is the fifth man? Should have been playing throughout that night, but they jumped the gun. They did what they did for their own reasons and stuff. Well, we saw this. Speaking of returns of CM Punk and Randy Orton, R-Truth is back. R-Truth came back during a Ruffles spot with the superstars. R-Truth in the suit, so R-Truth's gonna be acting all crazy again. So look for that again. R-Truth bringing back the Ruffles flavor again. You know how R-Truth is. He's gonna do something stupid for a comedy spot, and I'm kind of glad he's back to give folks laughter and stuff. So hey, we'll see that. Well, the Intercontinental Championship was on the line as Gunther defend the Intercontinental title against the Miz. Miz claims that he is a wrestler. He claims that he's a sports entertainer that can also wrestle. He can, but this match was designed by Paul. Gunther defended the Intercontinental Championship with Sprite. Miz even tried to kick Gunther in the sack. Gunther found the way using that patent sleeper hold. Gunther won the Intercontinental Championship by using the half Boston Crab to make Miz tap out. And the Miz tapped out in that match. Miz probably suffering a minor back injury. Miz is going forward with that. So Gunther retains the Intercontinental Championship in a brutal match against the Miz for his prestigious Intercontinental Championship. And Gunther continues his winning ways throughout the course. Speaking of that, Santos Escobar was scheduled to meet Carlito. Carlito got injured by Santos yesterday. We talked about it on we didn't talk about it, but Santos was supposed to meet Carlito. Told you Carlito was going to pin. Santos was going to beat Carlito. Santos looked impressive and got the win over Dragon Lee. Dragon Lee wanted to stand up for the cause, but it really wasn't no effect. Michael Cole called vile, disgusting. Santos showed a new street, a new persona. Santos Escobar wants to be the one to lead a foundation. I think he's going to be leading a pack sooner rather than later. We just have to wait and see how that's going to go. Santos Escobar. So Santos Escobar defeated Dragon Lee in an impromptu match that happened this past week on SmackDown. Santos get the win over Dragon Lee the way he did tonight at Survivor Series. The WWE Women's World Championship was on the line as Women's Champion Rhea Ripley went through hell. She easily defeated Zoe Starks. It wasn't no question about it. Zoe Starks really didn't have no chance. Zoe Starks tried to put up all her worth and all her might. It wasn't enough. Rhea Ripley won her match over Zoe Starks and get the win over Zoe Starks. Zoe Starks really didn't have no chance tonight. I don't know, Rhea Ripley was paying homage to Diesel. Kevin Nash wearing Diesel clothes. Was cosplaying, but hey, cosplaying worked for her. Well, we move on to the match that everyone's been buzzing about. War Games match. Well, we know who the fifth man was. It was Randy Orton. Randy Orton looked at Jack. Randy Orton looked like he was ready to go after being placed out of injury for a year and a half. Randy Orton is ready. Randy Orton is back. The old Randy Orton I know. Even did the vintage DDTs. Even did a in stereo vintage DDTs from everybody to do. Randy Orton caused everything going tonight with his team over the Judgment Day. The Judgment Day really didn't have no choice. Randy Orton came back with a vengeance. Randy Orton got the win, but he hit the RKO on JD Madonna. And he took a nasty RKO, probably got a concussion. Randy allowed Cody Rhodes to get the win, and Randy Orton and his team won for their match at Survivor Series. I expect Randy and Cody will fight down the road, probably on Cody's road to WrestleMania to get the Roman. Randy Orton is back, and Randy Orton looking to strike at any moment, but don't be shocked nor surprised that Randy Orton do what he needs to do and get Cody for old and new. I'll look for that. All right, and we told you that at the end, the one, the only, CM Punk returned. CM Punk is back. CM Punk back in the WWE ring in quite some time. He returned at WWE. This is a moment that many people never would have expected, never would have thought Never would have imagined to see CM Punk back in WWE after almost a 10-year absence. After he walked out of the company in 2024, now it's 2023. CM Punk back with a 9-year absence. I mean, I was shocked. I was like, what? We knew the rumors were coming around. We knew that it was running rampant. The rumors were true that CM Punk said it was clobbering time. And the possibilities are he could go against Roman Reigns. He can go against rival of Seth Rollins. We know that Seth Rollins and him don't like each other one bit. Seth Rollins did not see this coming. You can tell he did not see this coming. Seth Rollins holding the world title. Imagine Seth Rollins had to lose the world title going against CM Punk at WrestleMania. He probably don't want to lose it due to CM Punk and do business and stuff. Oh, there's a lot going on. Even people are reporting which side CM Punk's going to be on. Will he play the free agent side? Like, he probably be a free agent on Raw or SmackDown. Who knows? I think they'll probably put him on both shows just because they need the numbers for both shows or attraction. So look for that. But it was a shock. And a little bit like, oh, I wasn't surprised. It was eventually coming sooner rather than later. I thought Royal Rumble would be the destination, but they had to jump the bullet for Survivor Series. Well, the big guy Ryback had a lot to say. Ryback made quotes on here saying CM Punk returns tomorrow. I'll officially retire from pro wrestling. That's what he said on his Twitter. I know. And Ryback probably had to eat his words now. This is what Ryback had said a couple of minutes ago, right here. That I will not be retiring. He was yeah. He retired from AEW and did not have. Thank you for your support. So a lot going on. So CM Punk's back in WWE. We will have to wait and see what's next for CM Punk. What the future might hold. Because this is crazy. Even Matt Riddle, of all people, Matt Riddle made a appearance right here. AEW, I was hard to deal with. Have fun with the whole 2 CM Punk. A lot going on. Even CM Punk got his merchandise back. So there's been a whirlwind night at Survivor Series. So now we know that we've seen the returns of Randy Orton and CM Punk return back at Survivor Series. Like, what an amazing Survivor Series it was. It was a barn burner to start. We got Survivor Series kicking and going. What's next for CM Punk coming up this week? We don't know what's going to be going on Raw, SmackDown, or whatever. But once we find out more information, what's going on with CM Punk, we'll give you the details on what's going on and how this is going to affect going forward. And what does AEW have to say about this? You know, they like to be mum about stuff and when to push things out. We'll have to wait and see. So, we'll thank you for watching this special edition of the Pro Wrestling Show. This the Survivor Series War Games review show. I've been your host, Kendrick Diggs, saying so long. We'll see you this Monday for the Raw Ring Court. More CM Punk action. You like